You know, it's like sometimes when your children remind you of things that you say. Do you ever have that as a parent? Well, I'm responsible for doing the notices this evening, and my 13-year-old daughter said to me, "Dad, don't forget, make the meeting memorable." And I thought, I've got 9 notices. How can I make the notices memorable? Well, I could only think of one thing, and that's that I would introduce my wife, Beverly, to you, because she's just much nicer to look at than me. So, Beverly, if you could just stand here while I read the notices. Beverly will make their notices just more interesting, really. So the first one is there's a prayer meeting tomorrow morning, and that's going to be in the Hot Shots bar, led by Andrew Ryland, and everyone is welcome to that. I just need to let you know about the children in the creche as well. It's all in the handbook, actually, but there's a couple of things. For those who've got under 18s, can you ensure that the wristband has their name, church name, and a contact mobile phone number on it? That would really help. We do have this year, as you know, a fully manned creche. However, we're a little short on servers, and so it will be on a first-come, first-served basis. If you'd like to stay with your child in the creche, that's fine, but we do ask you to respect those who are leading it and support them. There is a bookshop, of course. The bookshop is in the Skyline Pavilion, in the Skyline Cafe, and it will be open after the meeting this evening. The offering last year made an amazing £95,000. This was split between 3 church plants last year, between London, Turkey, and South Africa. In fact, this weekend is, because of the offering and generosity last year, the Port Elizabeth Church plant is being launched by Lex Louisa Dead this weekend, a year after our offering last year. So, we will be taking up an offering on Sunday morning for more church planting. So we'll tell you more about that tomorrow. And guest services has moved from its normal location. That will now be in the holiday booking shop in the Skyline Pavilion. And, of course, I need to go through the emergency evacuation procedure. In the event of a fire, the exits are here, 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 and here. And should we need to evacuate, please will you leave by the nearest exit, and we are to gather at the rear Manhattan car park over there. And finally, some of the singles are gathering tonight in the Sun and Moon pub, and they'll be gathering tomorrow after the evening meeting as well. Thank you very much, Bev. I think you'd better sit down now. I'm pleased to know I've got 2 pages of notices this evening. But Steve thought it'd be very funny if Beverly read the notices and I mimed the notices. So, great, good.
The offering. Tomorrow morning, we will be taking up our offering for church planting in the UK and overseas. You will be able to give in any of the following 3 ways: cash, cheque made payable to New Frontiers, or by debit or credit card. Forms will be available from the stewards. Gift aid. If you are a UK taxpayer, any money you give will be enhanced by nearly 1/3 under the gift aid declaration scheme. If you have previously completed a gift aid form from New Frontiers, there's no need to fill in another one unless you have changed your address. If you are completing a gift aid form, you need an envelope for your form plus the gift. Everyone else, please do not use an envelope. Forms are available this evening from the stewards. Please note the later start times for tomorrow's meetings. Children's groups and creche start at 10:15. Youth and main meetings at 10:30. Checking out. If you are in one of the hotels, you need to be out of your room by 10 o'clock in the morning. Left luggage can be left in the internet cafe near the cinemas. Everyone else has to be out of their accommodation by 6 p.m. The Butlins facilities, such as the pool and the fun fair, will be open until 5:30. Please note, there are two main exits from this hall, here and here. At the front, on either side of the stage, to make it easier for you to exit this venue more quickly. I'd like to remind you that the prayer meeting tomorrow morning will be at 7:30 a.m. in the Hot Shots bar. And an extra note for the super duper treasure troopers helpers. You've got an extra 45 minutes in bed tomorrow morning. As the morning meeting is later, please arrive to help at 9:15 rather than 8:30. Finally, Jack's nightclub will be open this evening, especially for the singles. Yeah!